get the NSX finished off. So today, one of the jobs I'm going to do is I'm just going to scuff up this centre console here, and we're going to make it out of forged carbon. I've got the forged carbon, and I've got my kit from Easy Composites. So we're going to mix up some resin and stuff, and lay it on. Then we're going to press the forged carbon in and put some resin on top, and just make it nice. So that's what we're going to do. It might be a bit tricky. I'm just going to scuff this all up first, make it nice. Guys, just remember this is my first rodeo with forged carbon. Don't really know what I'm doing, or I am quite familiar with fiberglassing, so I'm just going to go with it like it's fiberglass in essence. I think these little 5mm, I'll open this box in a minute, but I think these are little 5mm bits. Let me just get a blade. I've got a blade here. What do I do with it? There it is. Got a blade. Look. Which side should I open it from? This side? Or that side? This side. So open that. God, look at all the metal filings on there. Second, let's open it. I have a feeling this might work out quite well. Little tiny bits of carbon. It's going to look really nice. So, probably going to use this as well. We're not going to go too mad with it. We're probably going to use that as well to do. Oh, do you know what? I'll put this in a bucket. I can collect it up, can't I? Probably going to use that as well to do the rear tail light panels, which I need to also do today, so that'll be the jobs for today. We're going to do the centre console and we're going to do the rear tail light panel. That's what we're going to do, alright? First stage done, and now I need to lacquer it and go over another stage and do it again, so let's just dab it down now. Let's go. Okay, let's let that dry and then we'll see how that turns out. Might have to touch up in a few places. I can see a place there, it might need touching up in the corner, so I'll sort of just squish that up there. Shouldn't really touch this with my fingers, but hey ho. Gonna look pretty decent either way. Might put it on pretty thick, but again, first time doing it, should be fine. Let's go. Now we're just gonna make these holes round. That's what we're gonna do. So we get that done. Let's go. Circles in there. Unfortunately, when I tore a few of these off, like these ones are lovely and round. See, really nice. Make a nice mould on the inside. Unfortunately, they're going on the inside. When I tore a few of these off, it did make some odd shapes. So just had to fill in a little bit more. Then we're going to take them off and give them another go, but hopefully that's it now. Once that's done, that should be fine. Alright, good stuff. There we go, lovely round circles. Is almost ready to make a mould and fill it all up. So anyway, we'll clean it up a bit after that's all dried off and gone hard. And we'll do that, alright? Let's put it on the side and get the other one done. Let's go. So now they're all gel coated up. Let them dry. I should be able to lay some carbon fibre in there. So yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm going to move that a minute. Stop it from like sinking where it doesn't need to sink. It's fine. Good stuff. Good stuff. Move that. Looking good. Just gone over that again and gone over a lacquer. That is a bit too thick in there, but there's not really much we can do about it, but that is done now. Got a bit of lacquer on that bit there. I have to try and drip it off or something, but yeah, I did sort of brush it out. I have to let that go off, clean it all up afterwards, press it down a bit. These are done. Gel coat has gone hard. Well, still a little bit tacky, but I'll let it go hard. Let it get sit in the sun for a bit and let it go hard. And then put the carbon fibre in here, mix up and put the carbon fibre in here. Good stuff. Let's go. That's the first coat done. I need to put some resin on that now, a bit more carbon fibre and sort of squish it in the corners, make it nice. But yeah, that's getting there. Yeah, that's getting there. Just take it off. I don't know how many layers, probably just do 2 layers, it might be enough. But yeah, I'll have to go and see. Alright, let's get it done. Good stuff, it's looking quite good so far, isn't it? Funky. I think this one's done. Start on this one first. I'll leave that for now. Can always go over the top of it, but yeah, I think that one's done. I just need to do these ones now. Let's get them done. Right, I think that I'll have to let it dry because it's still wet. I should have got some faster acting resin, but I've got the slow one. That's looking messy, but I'm sure it'll come out nice once I sand it down a bit, once it goes off. But yeah, there's not much you can do really. Not much you can do. So I did put another bit of resin over the top of these, and it's look, so it's gone hard. I actually used the fiberglass resin on top just because it's fast setting, and obviously on the inside that will obviously need sanding down, but it's looking quite good so far, although a bit rough. I'm going to try and pop these out now. So yeah, I'm going to try and pop them out and see how that goes. Let's go. If you're familiar with making moulds and stuff, you'll probably notice that the mistake I made on these. I've trimmed them up now. Need to go around these with probably a centre bore or something. Make them all nice and round, but I didn't put any release wax. Jesus, I should have put some release wax. They will not come off, so that's a whole day's work wasted. However, on this, started sanding it down. It's coming out quite nicely. So yeah, that's taken all the sort of sharp edges off and stuff. It needs a bit more sanding down, but this is coming out all right. I'm quite happy with this. It's going to look really good once it's all polished up and everything and lacquered. So yeah, I'm just going to clean it up a little bit more and yeah, go for it. It's good. Happy with that. Just rub that down a bit. It's quite nice. See, there's a few little low spots and stuff, but I can top it back up. Just rub down this one nice and smooth, taking off any high bumps or anything. That's coming out good. Need to do, well, this one's kind of semi done. Might do it a bit more, make it nice and flat. Well, I need to do this one here. And then we'll call it a day for that and leave it. Do the holes and yeah, sort it out, I suppose. That's it for today. Quite smooth now, fingers all tingling. Yeah, to do something with that, make it nice. Alright, let's go. Looking good. We'll brush up in the corners, so now that now sits in there nicely. I'll just pop out, opens up nice, push out. Yeah, not much to do on that now really. I'm gonna give it another coat of like thick lacquer. So, well, I need to sort of go over it with some finer sandpaper, thick lacquer, and then polish it up, I think. Really wet with sweat. They're all in. Handbrakes in. Glove box is in. Does need a good clean there, but Jesus Christ is it warm. It's like 30 plus today in there, it's very hot. Custom Montani racing clocks to go in. Still need to put the needles on there properly. But yeah, it's looking good. I have to, I haven't mounted this in there properly yet, but alright. Center console's getting ready to go in. I can start tidying the car up a little bit, which will be nice. Get it all tidied. Got all the stuff in the back to go in, as you can see. There's no bits in the back in yet. Need to do that. Oh, Jesus, very hot. And there's nice headroom in here now, so head's not actually touching the roof. My hair is just touching it, but got a lot of hair at the minute. So yeah, seats are just right. We're good. It's nice, very nice. Right guys, sweating my balls off. Might get on the engine bay. I might just tidy up the whole inside first, not sure. Right, so Speedo's now in. Now I've got a knack of getting that in. I'm going to get it back out, put LEDs in it. Show you what it looks like, give me a second. This was also a right pain, looking amazing there really, it's actually looking really amazing, but that was a right pain in the backside because there's this weird clip down there. You see the one with the two white rubber sort of like bushes around it? That's what stops it from waggling, that there, that's what stops it from waggling around. So now the steering wheel does not move, look, does not move, which is good. So yeah, telescopic works in and out and the tilt works up and down. I'll show you that. There's a tilt here, but that's already tilted all the way up, so I can tilt it down. Tilt it up. And then the in and out works, which is good. Lock it up. Yeah, so now I can get the clocks in. It's a weird angle you got to get in and out at, but they do come in and out now, which is good. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go. It's kind of matching, which is nice. Pedals down there matching. Just got to put stuff back. So yeah, I can get the bottom plastics on and stuff. Get that done. Got this little thing here to go on underneath there, which bolts to that. Yeah, it's looking good so far. Bonk bonk. Oh, I need to connect up the horn as well. I've got a horn here, a nice Hella horn. That's on. That's all bolted in. Yeah. Handbrake. Sliding a bit better now there's oil in the gearbox. So yeah, we're pretty happy. Pretty happy. It needs tightening up there, doesn't it? Need to tighten that up. Did I tighten this up? I haven't tightened that one up either. That needs tightening up too. Just finished putting LEDs in the cluster. There are white ones there for behind the main dials. 1, 2, 3. I've got white ones here. Won't take them out, just put them in. And I've got blue ones here for the side dials. So yeah, let's go. Connect the battery up, plug this in, put the lights on, see if it will turn on. If not, I'll have to see which ones don't turn on. And then take it back out and turn them around, because LEDs are one way. So, luck of the draw, let's go. So, she doesn't want to, it's just me just cycling the lights on and off. She doesn't want to start. I'll pull the key out, put it on, show you. Key in. First click. Second click, lights come on and go out. Nothing when you turn the key. Right, none of the, if I show you, nothing's working, look. So that's plugged in, ignition's on. Obviously the fuel gauge is like that anyway, it hasn't changed since I plugged it in, so just not getting power to the dash for some reason. Clock's not on either. So yeah, I don't know, something not right. There's like a load of stuff that isn't working. Indicators don't work. That doesn't work. Oh, okay, wipers do work. Hazards work, but that's on separate to this. There's no power on the dash, look, absolutely nothing. It has got 12, you can hear fuel pump running, and it has got 12 volt to the starter motor, but it's just not turning over. Anyway, I have to come back to it another day and leave it, because it's obviously not working today. It's dark. Still out here, it's like past 10 o'clock. Checked everything. I'm now thinking it might be something to do with the SRS system that I've disabled. So I'm going to try and just unplug what's left of it and see. If not, I might have to plug it back in. I'm not sure, don't have it here at the minute. I'll have to wait and see, but yeah, I'm going to try and unplug the rest of the SRS system. Maybe that's stopping it turning on, I'm not sure, but let's do that now. Just got to go under the dash again. So there's supposed to be an earth on that point there. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be an earth there or not. I can't remember. Or that's supposed to just bolt onto there like that. Looks like that's supposed to go there, right? I don't know if there's an earth on there or not. I've got, looks like a little mini earth cable here. That one's connected. Where did that go to? And that goes to this. I've got, I'll show you. I've got, so we're back out on the NSX today. I think I have to take the glove box back off again, which is a right pain in the backside, because I've found a wiring diagram circuit, which I will show you now. Stop the video and show you that now. This is a diagram showing the full electronic circuit start system. And on that diagram, as you can see, there is that relay for the starter motor circuit. So yeah, I'm going to find that. I think it's under there. Check the wires, maybe bypass it, see if that works. If I bypass it and that works, we'll check the power it with a multimeter. It might be that that's a problem, which has just gone all of a sudden for no reason. So yeah, we're going to do that, and hopefully it will turn over. We're not going to start it, obviously. We just want to check it turns over. Okay, let's go. Let's go. One issue, which was, for some reason, there's that relay there. That plug was not in on that relay. Now that plug's in, the lights actually stay on the dashboard. By lights on, what I mean is you've got the light there and the other light on the other side there. Now I'm just looking to see if I can find a relay to do with the what's it called, the starter motor, which I don't know where that is. I'm gonna have to have a proper look and have a look for it. Talking about was unplugged is this one here. You've got a black wire, white stripe, black wire, white stripe, and then you've got black wire blue stripe, and then you've got this green, looks like a green with a black stripe wire. So those are the ones plugged into that relay down there, that one there. I'll plug it back in. Yeah, I don't know what relay that is. Yeah, I need to find out. I'll plug that back in now. A quick question for you. Where does that go to, that pipe there? Does it go onto there, or does this go somewhere else? I'm not too sure. If you'd let me know, mate, that'd be great, thank you. Following the diagram, this here, power goes obviously from the battery to the main fuse box there. Ignition switch 50 amp. I've got full voltage both sides of that. So next step is the ignition switch, and there's nothing at the relay. Ignition switch is in between. I highly doubt the ignition switch has gone, but we're going to take the ignition switch off, which is not really accessible that well. We're going to take the ignition switch off and we're going to test it down here where we can actually reach it. Let's go. Right, so here's the main white wire, the main power wire. That should have 13 volts going to it. So I need to check that. That's got 13 volts. I have switched this on as well. So that's basically on the on position before you start it. So if I check that, that should have 13 volts going to it. Let's check it now. Meter here. So I'm going to put that on there and touch that onto an earth somewhere. Let's go. Every single one of them, except for that, which one is it? The black and white wire. Every single one except the black white wire has got 13 volts going to it. Is the black white one, I haven't checked it when I've twisted the black white one. Maybe I have to check that. Is the black white one the starter motor? I have to check, give me a second. Checking diagram, the black white one is the starter motor, so I need to switch it and see if it is actually putting 13 volt through that or not. I could jump it here actually, couldn't I? Let's try and jump it. Give me a second, I'll try and jump it. Basically, I didn't think I'd be wasting time doing this on this car, but I've got power coming out of that black white wire on the ignition switch. That one there, it goes through here, goes in somewhere, don't know where it goes, and it splits into two wires and goes splits into two wires and goes to the other side on the starter cut relay. But yeah, we don't know. This might just pull out of it. I might pull that out. We don't know what's going on. This wire here is connected to the ignition switch. We've got the thick black one there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to poke something in here, black white wire, and run it to the relay on the other side. It should work. That's what I'm planning on doing. And we know there's a break along the wire somewhere or something like that. I don't know what's going on. That's fixed it. Bypassed the relay. Watch that. It's massively overfueling, so I won't be doing that very much. Got 1000cc injector in it. I didn't match it. But yeah, that yeah, dash is still not coming on for some reason, which is weird. So there's obviously another issue with it somewhere. Must be grounding out through here somewhere or something like that. Right, so just been doing some wiring checks. If I don't use this bypass wire, that I've just bypassed that and it works. So essentially I'm sending signal from the ignition switch through this black white wire here to this black white wire here, and the car turns over. So I'll just show you. I should probably pull out the fucking EFI view, shouldn't I? So it stops what do you call it? Give me a second. Show you. What have I done now? I better have disconnected the battery again, haven't I? Give me a second. Right, so I've just, that goes from the ignition switch, comes down here and goes back up into the loom over here, down there, glove box side, to the starter cut relay. So I've just connected that one up there to that one there. I wonder if this should have had a relay on it. Doesn't look like everything's been plugged in, but I wonder if that starts a car. I'll go just show you, give me a second. I'll just connect up the battery a second. Just disconnect it again. Alright, I'll show you up. Probably should disconnect the fuse for the fuel, but start it. See, it turns over. So that might have a relay on it. Right, and so another day on the NSX. Need to put a seatbelt onto somewhere, but where did it go to? Now I'm thinking this bolted to the seat. I can't be sure, but I can't see any holes in the carpet, so I'm assuming that bolted to the original seat. I just can't remember. So yeah, I might have to make a bracket. Maybe go in a back bolt, come up like that at the side. This slides independently. I'm really not sure. Obviously that'll be the strongest point there for that to bolt to, rather than on the seat rail itself. So I might do something with that. Again, I'm not sure. Might have to make an L-shaped bracket, bolt that to it, make a little hole, blah blah blah. Anyway, let's see. So one of these things that you'd probably not look at, just made a great discovery on the NSX. Looking at this, comparing that to that, and I'm thinking, there's a fuse missing here. Number 5. I was looking at circuits, right? Hence why I got to this here. I was looking at circuit diagrams of the NSX. I was like, fuse number 5. So much stuff goes through fuse number 5. Like, so much stuff. Clock, everything goes through fuse number 5. And I've not got any of that. And I was like, let me just check fuse number 5. I was like, there is no fuse number 5 in there. It's another thing someone's taken out and just fucking not replaced on this car. So I've just put fuse number 5 in, 10 amp, and it did work, right? The gauge started working, all the lights come on. I go around to it, and then it just went off after about 4 or 5 seconds. It was an old fuse that I used, so we'll put another 10 amp, I reckon it's blown, I haven't checked it yet, but I reckon it's blown. So we'll put another 10 amp fuse in down here. So we've got everything out at the minute. Right, so it is this one here, so I'm going to pull this out, and I reckon it's blown. Must have. Come on, come out, you bugger. Might have to get some pliers on this. They are tight in there. I don't know why they're so tight in this NSX fuse box. I don't know why they made them so blooming tight. There's no need to be that tight. There we are. But that's blown. Is it blown? Yep, it's blown. Might be an old fuse. So we'll put another fuse in. Hopefully stuff will start working. Look at it. It's only a minor blow, but it has blown. Still made contact. Yeah. Anyway, let's get another fuse, put it in and see how we get on. Right, so I've just put a new fuse number 5 10 amp fuse in. Let's turn the key and see if the cluster comes on. Let's have a look. Well, no, I had no dashboard at all earlier, did I? Had no dashboard at all.
Take that off as well?
Huh?
Take off the dashboard as well?
Yeah, well, I had to take. I've taken his fucking clocks out a million times, trying to see what the issue is. There you go. All the lights come on. Look at that. Even door lights, everything. There you go. That's all right. Let me just.
Well, it's getting there.
Ooh, that's interesting. I hasn't done that before.
What did you do?
Well, that is very weird. Because it was turning over the whole time before, and now it's not doing it. I wonder if I unplug that, now the fuse is in, whether that will turn it over.
No.
That's weird, because it was doing it yesterday, doing it fine. Interesting. Clock's on, that wasn't working.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what the issue with that is. Now it's now showing, look, 12 volt there, it wasn't earlier. I don't know why it's showing a full gauge, because I've not got a full gauge. I've not got a full tank of fuel in here. So I don't know why that's gone up to full, really not sure.
Do you think you might have to...
That was weird, because it was working yesterday, now it's not working.
Do you think you might need to get the dashboard off, babe?
I don't know. I'll pause it and have a look. Let's just have a look a minute.
Oi! That's sick! Wow! Wow, that sounds so good.
I haven't got any coolant in there, so... Better put some coolant in now. Oh, massively rich, because I've got 1000cc injectors in there.
Wow,
Massively rich.
yeah.
Alright, there we go. Right, then I better put some supercharger oil in and put some coolant in. Coolant's got to go in the expansion tank. Check the, now it's run as well, check the engine oil level. Let's go. That's so cool. He's got his own little dipstick.
What, little one?
Yeah, supercharger, look, it's got its own little dipstick. How cute is that?
Cute.
Thank you. Procharger's filled up. Time to nice proper Procharger oil. It is now time to. I was pretty stinky oil that. So now to fill up the coolant. So let's do that. Let's fill that up. Let's fill it. Lovely. The NSX, I've just noticed, I did buy a whole kit for the NSX, right, hoses, but for some reason, like a few of them were not, like that one wasn't in there. This one was, well that was, yeah, these ones weren't in there, that was the cooler. This one wasn't in there, so I want to just replace them all. So this is the last one, so I'm going to replace this one. I've just pulled the hose clamp off. I'm going to try and get it off of there. It goes in there, it's quite difficult to get to, but I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it, let's go. So I've got it off. I'm going to put a couple of Jubilees on that one. That's basically, look, if you look at it, basically similar. I just chopped this off of another hose, I think it's off of a spare one off an S13. So yeah, I'm going to get a couple of nice hose clamps on there, get it on. They're on there, it's just time to get them tightened up. Let's go. You can get that on there, should be able to tighten it. It's going to take a bit of trickiness to get this on, I'll tell you that much. Because it is well tight in there. Okay, I'm going to have to have two hands for this, guys. I think might just get it. I need two hands to hold it. Right, anyway, that'll get on there tightened. Tightened up, time to just tighten up this bad boy in here now. So get that on where I need it. That's, where is it? There. That's where it needs to go, just there. So I'm just gonna get that up a bit. Silly angle. There. Let's take this off there a minute. We'll tighten up that way. Take that off there as well. Okay. There we go, guys. NSX is coming along, baby. I'll start it up and do the coolant in a bit. Everything's got oil in now, so that is a-okay. I need to check the engine oil level, because obviously I did just run it, so it didn't have any oil in the oil filter before, so it's the first time I've run it. So yeah, let's do it, let's go. It's tightened up, oh that's tightened up nicely now. Let's give it a good nip and that'll be done. There we go. There we go, it's tightening, lovely jubbly. It's getting there. You have to feel it when it goes tight. That's it, I think that's good. I think that's good. Shouldn't twist now. Perfect. The other ones are nice as well, they're nicely tightened up. See down there, them two, they're nicely tightened. Good stuff, let's start filling them up. Check engine oil as well, let's go. It's perfect, that is bang on. Good down here, what's here? Bang on the line, bang on the fill. You can see that. See? Bang on the line. Stick it back, wipe it, stick it back in. This is what we're going to do to make it nice and easy. We're going to pour this big one into this one, and then we're going to use this pump to suck it out of that one over there, make it a lot easier, because it's not got anywhere to rest that on there, so let's do that now. You can hear that. You can hear that, air bubbles travelling to the front, from the front of the car, coming back up. Squeeze a few more times, you might be able to hear it again. Basic coolant replacing the air that's in the system. Squeeze a hose or two. It's going to take a lot of coolant, this. It's quite a long car. Give the hose at the front a squeeze as well, see if any coolant's got there yet. You can hear it at the back, for sure, like this one. That's actually got some coolant in. I'm gonna need loads of coolant for this. I'm gonna need absolutely loads. I reckon we're gonna need about 3 5-litre bottles. We'll wait and see. Let's go. Let's start it up a little bit and let the coolant push it round. This is gonna be insane. Ooh, let's start them up. I'm so excited. I fucking love this stuff. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Where's the keys for the car? Oh Jesus, what have I done with them? Find the keys now. Where is the keys? Got the keys. NSX. Sex. Let's go. Boom, boom. Let's go. Oil pressure is fantastic through the roof. Look at that. That is blowing out some stuff. Oh my god, the blow from that supercharger is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. The blow from that supercharger is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. It's blowing everything everywhere. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, it's drawn some coolant through, so yeah, let's keep pumping, shall we? I've created an absolute monster. 1 monster, 2 monster, 3 monster. I mean, look at that, it's just flipping drop dead gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely drop dead gorgeous, look at it. B-E-A-U-T. Number one. Number one. Sexy that. Absolute monster created it. Oh my days, this thing blows so hard. Literally. Jeez, that can create so much boost. And I put a big pulley on there as well. We're going to run around 450, I think 500 max. Which would be ridiculous. Alright, let's plug up these little vacuum pipes here for now. Just so it's not like idle hunting and stuff. Obviously, yeah, let's go. Release some air out of here to help it bleed through. Just hear some air releasing. You obviously can't hear it from there, I guess, but yeah, we're not filled up at the radiator yet. We've got loads to put in. I'm going to see how much actually it's. Oh, there's some coolant coming. Look, there's some coolant coming. Oh, nice. The radiator is getting full. Right, let's top. Right, so we should be able to bleed it soon. That's good. Let's just wipe that up quickly. You just wipe that up. What a monster. Beast. Fill this back up because that's gone down now. Sucked through to the front, which is great. Take the key out of the ignition again. The issue, as you can see on the NSX, fuel gauge is on full, stays on full. There is not a full tank of, there is not a full tank of fuel in there. Everything else works now. So, if I go to the passenger side of the car, remember my car's a right-hand drive, just pull the seat forward. There's this here, right? That is a sending unit. Wires look okay, so I'm just going to check the plug connections, check everything else, check there's no breakages in the wires or anything like that. I mean, that looks okay for now. That looks alright. So I'm going to pull this out and just have a fiddle around with the sender unit and see what happens. Get it off. Screw somewhere safe. Drop it down the back of the chair, you'll never be getting that back out. It's very tight access in this car everywhere you go, so anyway, number one, last one out. There must be a short in the wire somewhere or something, I reckon. Let's have a look. Another one put down. Let's pull this baby off. Should just pull off. There we go. Need to have a look at. So we've got 3 wires here for the sending unit. Just have a brief look at it. Plugs in fine. So what we'll do is we'll probably take this out and just test the sending unit. I'll pull the plug out and try that first before I take it out. Pull the plug out, check. I mean, the contacts are a bit dirty, but let's try and plug it in, wiggle it, and see if that does anything. See if that has any difference. Let's try that first. That's done nothing, so just taking the plug off, we're going to take this out now. There's 5 10mm nuts, let's get them off. Sending units out, doesn't seem to be doing anything on the gauge, so I think there's an issue with a wire or something somewhere, or possibly this here. There might be an issue with it. It does look a bit dirty, so I might clean it up and see if that has any difference. Move the seat forward a bit too, get a bit more access. Right, so I've just been checking this out here. So those 2 pins, sender unit. We'll just hold that on there for a minute. Okay. Try and hold that with one hand. Right. Try and hold that with one hand. Right, you can see 101. It works, alright? It works. I'm not holding on there 100%. If it was tighter, probably it's better reading. But yeah, it works, right? I mean, that's working. Could it be better? No, that's working, man. It's working. It's perfectly fine. That's working. All right. Tested the wiring on the car as well. Doesn't seem to be any shorts. What seems to be the issue is, and it grounds. The plug grounds itself through here, right? Again, I'm not a wiring guy, but I can do bits. So the yellow wire comes up here. The yellow wire, I think, is getting grounded somewhere when the power's on. So what I might do is push a bit of wire in here and touch it on the one on the gauge and see if that makes a difference. Because I think this yellow wire is either getting a ground from somewhere along the way. I'm really not sure. Once the power's turned on, I really don't know. So that's what I think I'm going to do, is that. I could also just try and make a circuit on here, and that should make it go to full, which is essentially what it's doing. It's essentially just grounding itself out. So if I run a new yellow wire from here to there, it should be fine. Let's see, and that will tell me if there's an issue along the way somewhere. Well, let's go. So, an absolute pickle. I've tested absolutely everything, every point connection from the sender unit to the gauge, and the resistances all check out, the resistance all change when I go up and down with it, and the voltage all changes. So we've got the correct voltage going into the gauge. But yeah, it's just not, this is like a cracked something. There might be something on the gauge that needs fixing. You just don't know, do you? You just don't know. Just check the pin on the gauge. I mean, I'll have to check that whilst it's out again, because it's reading full. It's obviously not got full fuel in it. Annoying. But yeah, anyway. That's that for now. We'll leave that. We know that's tested out fine. We know we've got the correct readings going into the gauge, but we just don't have the gauge working, although it did go up higher when I first started the car, so it jumped all the way up. So I think there's probably a dodgy connection on the gauge somewhere. It doesn't seem to want to move back down, so don't want to keep tapping the gauge too much, just in case. But yeah, troubleshooted that. There must be something wrong with the gauge on that fuel gauge one. Maybe there's just a crossover of something, some dirt crossing over between the two that's making it read full. So it's basically telling it it's got full voltage, well, it's fully earthing out, when in essence it hasn't got any, if that makes sense. What we're going to do is, well, the gauge does work, but it's just stuck on full. So that's what we're going to do now, is we're going to put that sender back in there, and that's it. We know we don't have to touch that anymore. Let's get that done. Making a pair of seatbelt bracket mounts. We need to draw this one bigger. That one's a perfect size now. That's for a locating pin on the seatbelt brackets. This one needs to draw bigger. It's like an M10. Let's get it done. I think they're done. Might weld a nut on the back of that, we'll see. See, absolutely perfect, and it slots in. See, slotted in. They're spot on, absolutely spot on. Really happy with that. Alright, I have to work out how I want them on there now. I'm done, ready to bolt through after I give them a bit of a sand down and a lick of paint. Right side, left side, let's go. Weld them as well if I take the seats out again, which is good, it'll be even stronger. But yeah, that's going to be very strong anyway. There's a wrap for today, got lots to do, and she's a beauty. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Check her out, man, she's going to be featuring some shows soon. I'll finish off because I need to get it painted, but yeah. Hopefully I'll get it mapped soon, guys. On a base map at least, ECU wired in. Alright. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe, and check out my other builds. Best channel on YouTube, hands down. Thank you. Crazy stuff. I've got some crazy stuff planned as well, man. Some really crazy builds. Twin turbo, engine swaps and all sorts of madness, alright? In some exotics. Upset a few people. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Subscribe. Cheers. What's that peeking around the corner? Evo time. Where we going?
You told me where we're going.
We're gonna have some fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Have some fun.
Oh.
So we'll get some overtakes, but in a second we'll have to see a clear road. Need a bit of a clear road first.
dizzy. Yeah.
Big boy, big boy, big spoolie boy. So they're all done, painted. Let's get them in. Whoop, whoop. So I've done that on both sides now, bolted in lovely, done a really good job of that. And that's what will go down onto there and bolt it in. Let's go. There we go, that is perfect. Look at that, fantastic. Take that off. Seat belts now in passenger side. Lovely, fantastic, really happy with that. Can go there as well if you really wanted to. Looking good. So there is the other one done. Lovely, jubbly, nice and strong. Alright, let's get some panels in now. Panels are in, although they could do with a wipe, but yeah, they're in on both sides. As you can see, that side's in as well. Not got much to put in now. I need to repair that centrepiece, which I might do now, I'm not too sure. But yeah, quite a few bits can go in. That's got to go there, but that's not ready to go on yet. I can't remember what goes above that actually. It must be something up there that I haven't got. What goes up there? I cannot remember. Put some hose clamps on here, that's nice and tight. I might need to, obviously that needs wiring into the ECU and whatnot. Got a load of sensors and stuff I need to work out, which is what I'll probably do today, sort that out. Tuck them up over here. All this stuff here, just need to sort out. Don't know what all this stuff is, I need to check what that's for, sort that out. This sensor here, again don't know what that's for, need to sort that out. What's that there? Another one there, again don't know what it is, need to sort it out. I actually need to look at the wiring diagram and just check out what all this stuff is for. This map sensor probably isn't going to get plugged in. so you probably don't need this one once the aftermarket ECU's on there. And then I've just got some wiring to do for the reverse switch and stuff on the gearbox. So I need to find which one is the reverse switch on this gearbox and wire it in. So yeah, we'll do that. Well, that's what we're going to do today, jobs like that. And then obviously we can, yeah, do some other bits and bobs, get these pipes on. I want to make sure it's all bled up properly, the coolant line first, before has that dropped anything. Yeah, it's got quite a lot of coolant in it still. So yeah, I just need to bleed that up. It might be pretty much bled already, that, but why not going back in now? There we are. Yeah, got a few things to do. So I think before we get this pipe on, I can probably put this pipe on, that pipe will be fine, it's just the other stuff that I need to keep out of the way. Let's do that now. This pipe's pretty much ready to go on, and that goes on. We'll get that in there, like that, and on the intercooler like that. It's going to look pretty damn fancy. Look at that fanciness, baby. Oh yes. Let's find the little things for this and put them in, little nipples. They should be there somewhere. And yeah, away we go. It's for the waste gate, which I'm going to use as a blow-off valve. So I'm not quite sure how to set this up, but I'm assuming one there, one there. I'm not too sure. I'll have to check it and see how it's set up. I said use it as a blow-off valve. I'm going to use it to regulate the boost. Sorry. So I'm going to use it to, and I've got a weaker spring in here as well. So that'll be like the minimum amount, and I can increase if I want to. But yeah, I'm going to basically use this to regulate my boost, and that's a bypass valve for idle. So I think that's how this will work. I don't think I need a blow-off valve or anything like that. I think this will just regulate it, and then the excess will just come through here, I'm thinking. But yeah, that's a setup I'm doing, so we'll wait and see how it goes. Let's go see how we set this up. Need this so you can put, like, it's got 3 lower ports in it, so you can have a direction to the hoses whichever way you want them. And I'm probably going to run a hose off here, so I'll block off this one and that one and use that top one. And then I need to use, that's another top port, but I do need to use one of these, so I need to block that one off as well. So I've got 2 block offs, and I'll put one there where we want it basically. So yeah, we'll do that, get that done, I'll show you. And I also need to put a light spring in so I can control the boost electronically with my new Mac 3-port solenoid. So that's how we're going to control boost on this baby. That's my plan anyway. Let's go. Tighten down, so now crack these off, undo this and pull this apart. Alright, let's get all them out. There is 6 of them to get out. Might have to put this in the vise, but I'm going to put a low rate spring in there so I can control the boost pressure with a boost control. Well, with a boost controller on the ECU using the Mac 3 port. Let's go. There we go. Alright, let's get it off. I was actually pinching there from installation, so what we're going to do is get some Vaseline on here, put some Vaseline in there, and that will sit down in there like. How's it gone? Well, no, it's gone now. That should sit in there like that, and then that should go in that groove. We're going to grease it up a little bit, is what we're going to do. And then we're going to fit one of our lesser springs. Alright. That was very tough on there, that was. Yeah, I'm going to grease it up a little bit in here as well. I mean, it's actually quite nice, so let's do that now. I've got out the pack as an 8 psi spring. So it should be anyway. I think together that's 14 psi. I think that's what it said anyway, or that one's 14 psi and this one's 8 psi. I really can't remember. That should just sit in that groove there. Hopefully it does. Yeah, just about sits in the groove-ish. Let me see that one. Maybe not a different size. Yeah, well that one. I might. What are they not the bloody same? Got the right one. What I might do, guys, is just use one of the old ones rather than using both. Do that. It's got some Vaseline around the outside there, as you can see. Putting loads, nice little lather of Vaseline around it. Sorry about that. Okay, get some Vaseline around here, around the diaphragm, keep it supple. Alright, and then just put the spring in. I'm going to go with a little spring. Sits in there nicely. I'm going to push that diaphragm in and then get that on. Let's go. I've got 3 bolts in, and it's taken quite a while to get that in without pinching the diaphragm. You see the diaphragm is in there nicely. I'm going to do them 3 bolts down a little bit more and just make sure that's all seated in there. I've got a little mini Allen key just to push it with a round end, so I'm going to do them up a little bit more and then just make sure it's all pushed in. They're going quite nicely, they do. Half turn, half turn. Just make sure it's all in there nice. Alright. See it going down. Let's have another check. Yep, I'm just going to give it another little push with the thing, with the other Allen key. Hopefully that'll be good to tighten. Get the other bolts in, let's go. Yeah, that's done, time to fit it up. Let's go, baby, let's go. Okay guys, she's looking good now. She's looking good now. Obviously that is going to be forcing some air in if I do that, isn't it? So I might have to just like... actually, that bypass valve will work, so that'll bypass all the boost, that's fine. It is looking epic, absolutely epic. Let's close that lid and have a look, shall we? Let's close that lid and have a look. Oh baby. Right guys, it's another beautiful day on the NSX. Here she is, sexy. Right, so let's get it done. Let's do some stuff. What we're going to do today? Well, today, guys, I mean, look at that. Whoa! Can you see that bad boy beauty in there? Let's see this open. Oh yeah! Oh god, almost. Look at that. Whoa! That's big. That's very big. Absolutely ginormous Pro Charger. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to sort out today, sort out a few pipes here, clean it up a little bit more. We're going to sort out all this stuff. We're going to fix that bracket there so it goes on top. It's not exactly in the right place. All these sensors and stuff, we're going to find out what we need, what we don't need. Just remove. I left everything plugged in, but not obviously plumbed in. So we're going to remove what we need to remove. We also need to find a, what do you call it? Need to find the reverse switch on this gearbox and the reverse switch plug for the original auto box, so we can wire the reverse switch in as well, so that works. I'll probably do that before I fully fit that. But yeah, we've got quite a bit of stuff going on. And yeah, let's go. Let's go. Interior wise, I'm not sure I'll get onto any interior stuff today, we'll see. But yeah, it's getting there. It is getting there. Let's go. Right then, so I've just taken this off here. Now I've got a few decisions to make. I don't know whether I should actually just eliminate this top pipe completely and keep this bottom metal pipe, which will make it a lot better. Or I can chop this here and just join it with one. I can bend it and join it with one, which is what I might do. I mean, if that basically goes in there, I need this top pipe to come up towards that one there, not point down towards there. So I could chop it and sort of bend it, I think. I might do that. Let's go. See how that gets on. And it's less hose I'm using up then as well. It's probably be a bit better, I'm assuming. Let's go with that. Let's have a look. Okay, so I've cut through one of the tabs, that one there. Don't know if you can see it. That one. Okay. Now I've got a little rod that will fit in there. I'm going to heat this up and try and bend it this way to come up. Let's go. Get it hot and then we'll start to bend it. Should bend nicely once it's hot. See, get it nice and hot. Alright, then we'll bend it. Let's go. See how it bends. It's better modified now. It should go on lovely. Just need to bolt that on. Let's get the air filter on it. So, boom. Let's get the air filter on. Let's go. Then that's much better. Just need a washer under there. That's perfect. Just tested the bolt go through. Just need a washer under there. But first, we're obviously are going to take that back off. But first, what we need to do is fit the pipe back on and then put a connecting pipe up to that one there. This is looking sexy, guys. Super, super sexy. Look at that. Love it. Right, there we go. That's good. It's good. Put it up just enough to get it on. Clamp on there. I can take this back off now and do these sensors and stuff down here, which I need to do. Let's do that. And there we go. So I've been searching on the loom at the gearbox for the reverse switch wires, can't find them, but these two here on the auto plug are the reverse switch wires, which is the yellow and the green blacks 9 and 10. So I'm just going to put a bit of tape around them and I'll sort them out afterwards. I'm going to have to wire them into the loom going to the back. Might have to run some wires back up there so when it switches, it automatically switches there. So I have to do that on the plug on the, what do we call it, on the Acura plug thing, gearbox to put on. Anyway, I'm going to put a bit of tape around there just so I remember those ones are the reverse wires. Let's do that. Right on it. Written it the other way around, but that is essentially the reverse switch. I'll have to find the one which makes it into park as well and do that one. I'll have to make it think it's in park so you can start the car and whatnot. So now looking at wiring diagrams, I've got two options for speed sensors. I've got this one here, which is an orange and white wire. That's one speed sensor wire. Or I've got this one here, which is a blue, yellow, zoom in, yeah, and blue, green. So I don't know which one to use. I'm going to have to look it up, but these are both automatic apparently. Both of these. Really not sure which one was plugged in. I mean, it looks kind of clean, doesn't? Have a look. I don't know which one was plugged in before. I'll have to sort it out anyway, but it's one of these. I'll have to check which one. And then see which one I need to plug it into on the on this gearbox here. One thing I worked out, this here is for ignition timing, so that is to, maybe it's got IG1 on there, that is to advance and retard the ignition. So yeah, we need to put this out the way somewhere, just bolt it up out the way somewhere where it's not, might make a bracket here or somewhere where it's not going to get interfered with anything. So I'm going to put a label on that, ignition timing, get out of the way. Looking at the diagram, we've got 8 and 11 seems to be park. So 8 here is this black wire, which is fully black, and 11 is the green and white. So that is the park. That's telling it it's in park, right? I don't know whether I need to connect them two together, but we'll see about that. I'll just put them over here and I'll cut this sheath a bit. And then it says 12 and 13 should be connected. I'm assuming these two here are 12 and 13. I'm assuming, because it's kind of on the same plug, but it doesn't say anything on it. Oh wait, oh hang on, what's that say on it? No, I don't know what that says. No, don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm assuming, that these are 12 and 13. Doesn't actually say anything on it. So I might need to connect these two up as well. But yeah, let's have a look. It said 12, 13, sorry, that's 12's got nothing in it. It's 13, 14, which might be these two. I need to check them. It's all done. I think I'm basically going to need to just join these. So join that one together. That should tell the ECU that it's in neutral or park. This one may be for the gauge, but again, I'll just do this one first to see if it starts up. If it doesn't, I'll need to connect that one up as well. And this one's for the reverse lights. This one was connected into shifter. That's just for that key release there, which is not going to be needed. That's to move it into a position, but don't need that. And the light for the auto shifter, so that will come on when you turn the lights on. So that's basically a free wire into that circuit. Should I want to connect anything to it, like some interior lights under here or something like that. So going back to here, what we need to find on here is obviously that I'm going to put something on there. I need to find, I've got all these sensors here, I need to work out what these are for. Map sensor, again, I may or may not be using this map sensor. There isn't like a gauge on the dash for this or anything, this is just literally tell the ECU, but I am going with the aftermarket ECU, so this may not need to be plugged in, I'm not sure. So we'll leave that one for now, we know that one's probably the important one. Well, this stuff might be a solenoid or a valve for like a VTEC. So I'm going to have a look now which one is a VTEC valve or whatever. I might need to switch it over, I don't know. I mean, it's dual chamber, that, isn't it? Something for the dual chamber. Might be this here by the looks of it. What's that operating on? I don't really know. We'll have to work it all out, but this, I mean, this is the dual chamber one here, isn't it, I think? That's it. Yeah, it's operates separately, look. I wonder if that operates that one. Yeah, that operates both. Don't know what's going on here and there now. Maybe one of them's like an idle control. Not sure. Works independently, which is a bit weird. Anyway, we'll get it sorted. We need to have a look what connects up to where. Got something in that one already. And then I've got here, I've basically got 3 sensors all coming off this one plug. I'll show you. I've got one that looks like that. Yeah. Green black wire. I've got one which looks very similar, which is a blue and a black white wire. And then I've got this massive one here, quite big, and that is a red wire with a black white wire. Oh, red wire with a black white wire. Again, let me know which ones you've got connected up, please, and what's connected to what. Yeah, I'm looking for a yellow red wire, three pins on it, and the one with the yellow red wire with 3, that's not the right loom, this one here. The one with the yellow red wire with the 3 pins on, it's that one there. This one is vehicle speed sensor, there you go, yellow red. This one here is vehicle speed sensor on the OEM loom, NSX loom, so I need to find the vehicle speed sensor. I'm again going to go and assume it is 3 wire again on the Gearbox loom on here. So I'm looking for a 3 wire plug on this one. Maybe with a yellow red, I'll have to double check and see what's actually on there. But yeah, there's going to be some wires on that gearbox I don't need. Yeah, let's have a look for whichever one that relates to then. But yeah, yellow red, that's the right one. I'm going to write on that one. Speed sensor. Just get a thing out and write it on there. Speed sensor. So under the car, literally face on the car, I believe this one here, that's got a yellow red. Look, it's also got a blue. And it's got a green white. I believe this one is the speed sensor. Yeah, so in that order I've got yellow, red, blue, green, white. And plug that back in. I believe that one's the speed sensor. Alright, I don't know what these other ones are up here. Can't exactly see them too well, but yeah. Anyway, I've got one here. I think that's like a temperature sensor or level sensor for the gearbox, which this car doesn't have. That is still squeaky clean, which is really, really nice. I'm very happy with that. So yeah, we're good. We are good, guys. We are good. Gearbox is good. Very happy. Let's get out of it. Oh, big exhaust. Look at that, baby. Cool. Let's go. Alright, so I don't get confused today, this is what I'm going to give myself to do. That's a pretty easy one. That should be straightforward. Find out what these are for. It's just flipping annoying. Like, if someone had a car I could look at. I did have 2 NSXs, obviously I don't have the other one anymore. But yeah, if I had a car I could look at, it would be a lot better. Anyway, this one I think I've done, but I'm going to check it. I will check it. I need to get a couple of jumper wires and check that. Also, I've got this one here, vacuum tube, which goes down there. Do you know where that one goes, please? 'Cause I don't actually know where that one goes. So obviously this one and that one are quite important. These ones I can use for other stuff, I think. Yeah, please let me know, man. Simple job for that. I'm just going to make a bracket up for this solenoid out of a template I made on the one for the Mark II Supra. So let's get that done. Let's go. Bracket done, solenoid mounted, just nice and solid. I've got to find somewhere to put it. I could even put it there if I really want it to be fancy, but I think it just looks a bit tacky there, doesn't it? I'll leave it there. Yeah, not the best place. I need to find somewhere good to put it though. Somewhere close by. Just where is the question? Where? I want it accessible, because I don't want it hidden. Could mount it here. Again, I think that's kind of in the way. Down here might be good. See, anyway, let's get done. There's a nice space for one there, so I don't want it there. I think that's too far in the way. But there's a space for one there, which is quite nice. So I'll get that on there, I think. Let's go. So now the solenoid is mounted. So to connect this up. Easy. Let's go. So the top port goes into the left. The bottom port goes into a T-piece on the right one that's coming out, and then that single line from the T-piece will go to the boost source. So in this case the boost source is going to be the manifold, one of these. So that's what we need to do. Let's go. And so now that is all plumbed in nicely. So as you can see, you've got the top one coming down, going into the left port. You've got the bottom one coming down, going into T-piece here. You can see it going into this bit of T-piece, the bottom bit of T-piece, and then that there is coming out of the right port, going into boost source there. So that should control the boost. Wickety wickety whack. Wastegate done. Fit Mac 3 port. Done. Just need wiring in, didn't they now? The Mac 3 port needs wiring in. 3 solenoids, not worked out what they're for yet. Really don't know. Might be for the butterflies on each side. Not sure, need to work that out. Reverse light, I've got it down there, but I don't know which one's reverse light on the gearbox. I need to work that out. Vehicle speed sensor, I think I've got it, but I'll leave that for a wiring guy who's actually got a proper diagram. Park neutral switch, I think I've done, so we can test that out and check that. Alright, so I tried that and that worked, so it's super rich. That one there. Now I can't take the key out of the ignition, so I might need to jumper that one too, which was this green. Plug that one in, it's going to be them two. So I'll jumper them two, and that should be able to get the key out of park then, I guess. Let's try that. The reverse switch, not the park switch. So the park switch is them ones there, green, white and black, which is 11 and it's 11 in it? Yeah, 11 and for God's sake, sorry guys, my brain's going a bit weird today. Been looking at stupid wiring all flipping day. 11 and 8. 8 and 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Okay. So I need to jumper them ones together. Just check it starts up again now. That's in there. You can get the key in and out that I'll show you. Alright, try that. Let's go. They're the ones I need. I just need it for a reverse switch. Start it up, it is a bit rich, I think. Yeah, start it up, here we go. Start it, turn off. Why is that not letting me pull that out now? Unless that wire's not gone in there properly. Give me a second. Oh, I didn't push it in there properly. It ain't making connection, look. Now I can take the key out. Hopefully. Hold on a second. I'll show you the key. There you go. Trying to make a permanent jump on them. Let's go. Cut them and do it. So we want the grey-white wire joining this one here, and we want the black wire joining. That's what we want. Grey, white and black, they need joining. Let's join them. Cut them and join them. Okay. Cut them, join them. Trim this a little bit off. Oh, push it down actually. There we go. Where's the black one gone? Pull them out over to the side. Join off over the side. Okay. Them ones there. Strip them. About that much. Oh, come on. Going one-handed is not the best. Come on. Alright, I'm going to get two hands on this, guys. Give me a second. Twist them, now I'm going to crimp them. Oh, nice strong crimp. Again. Lovely. Put one more crimp on that, and they're definitely not coming off. And I'll just label that. I'll label that the get the key out of the ignition one. There it is, yeah. It's a park. Let's go. I need to do one to start the car, which is this one here. So I'm just going to chop that there with a bit of wiring on it. And join them together. Let's go. Strip them and join them. Alright. Okay, and they are nicely twisted. Let's get a connector on there and crimp them together. Right, that one's done. Let's put a label on it. Park, start car. Yeah? Okay, park, start car. That's that one. We're doing good. Right, now I might as well just disconnect this completely and just, well, it is disconnected now anyway, but I might as well just cut them ones too, reverse switch. I might as well just do them on here, just cut them ones and then label them reverse switch. These two here, might do that now. Let's go. And that'll be it then for this. It's all done. Let's just test it one more time. You see there's no shifter plugged in now. Shifter's over there. Should start up and turn off. Let's go. Key, where's the key in my pocket? Let's have a look, guys. Perfect. There we go. And the key comes out. Perfect. Happy days. Yeah, super rich, super rich, like, yeah, but hey, does need mapping. Okay, so park neutral switch is done. Happy times. That one I'm really unsure about, but I should get it done. Vehicle speed sensor. The reverse light one I might be able to do today. Possibly, not sure. Not sure. I need to find which one the reverse switch is on this gearbox. So I'm just putting that on there. That will be attached to underneath there. Fuel pressure regulator vacuum line, and I'll of course need to run one into the what do you call it, for the we need to run a T-piece off something into the cabin for a boost gauge. So yeah, I'll do it the closest, I'll do it at the closest part where wires go into the cabin, maybe down the driver's side. Don't think I'll do it down passenger side, but I could come off of this and go to the boost gauge. There is a little grommet there with wires going through, so I could poke it through that one. There might be another bigger one down there. There is a bigger one down here as well, so I'll poke something through there, get a hose through there. If I get a digital one, I only have to literally run it to a sensor, which is what I'll do. Now I can just run the wires to the gauge, even better. So yeah, I'll do that, I think. Get some wires going down for the boost gauge. I don't know where I'm going to put it though yet. Boost gauge can go where in here? Not really sure where to put the boost gauge in there. Don't want to stick anything to the dash. Maybe stick something to the pillar. I don't know. We're going to get a voltage gauge in here too. Boost gauge, voltage. I've already got a voltage gauge on there. Don't need a voltage gauge. Just boost gauge and cool. I don't want to put too many gauges in here. The coolant temp is already there, but it'd be nice to monitor it. But yeah, no, I'm just going to put a boost gauge in here for now, guys. We'll push, I mean, the gauges are pretty accurate, so I'll probably maybe just put one here, maybe. There's a little space for it there. I'll just stick it down. Maybe tuck it in the corner. There's no real place to, yeah, you want to monitor it, don't you? So that's what I'll do. Put something there, maybe. When you're sitting in the car, you can just see it there. Alright. Alright. The car again, I think I found a reverse switch. It's this one here. It looks like green and yellow. Doesn't look like there's any other wire colours on there. I think it's that one. So yeah, we're gonna have to get the green and yellow wires and run them into the reverse switch on the front of the car, and that will allow us to get the reverse lights on. All right, follow that loom up. Come out top here. Look, green and yellow. Have to follow them up. Follow them up. Which one is it? This one. This one here. I think. Is it? Blah blah blah. Yeah, this one. So we'll get that one there. Alright. I wonder if that's the way to go. Oh, there you are, look, them two there. Them two. Perfect. I'll just pinch them ones over so I know it's them ones from up the top. Good stuff. Reverse lights. This is how close my face is to the car. Combination. I reckon this one is the lower one. I reckon that's a level sensor for the gearbox, or gearbox oil level sensor, or something like that. So I've got a green yellow wire, a red wire, and a yellow wire with a blue stripe. So yellow blue. I reckon this one then must be the speedo sensor. I'm guessing. So yeah, might have to. Yeah, I don't think there's any part numbers on any of this stuff. Is there a part number on it? Let's have a look. From looking at parts diagrams, that one up there is indeed the reverse switch. These are both speed sensors, these ones. This one and this one are both speed sensors. It's got two in there. I don't know which one's for the gauge, but this one here, obviously we've already got this one tied up out the way. This one here is a yellow, red, blue and green, white. Yellow, red, blue and green, white. Yellow, red, blue and green, white. So we're going to tie them ones out the way as well. Yeah, so one of these will be the speed sensor for the dash. The other one, I'm really not sure. It might be for like a traction control system, although you'd thought it would go off the same one. I don't know. Either way, we need to do something with it. So that was a yellow, red, blue, green, white. Let's get out and have a look. Oh, I can see them up there actually, look. That's yellow, red, I think. Yellow, red, blue, and this should be a green, white, which it is. It's these ones. So the other two, I don't know what the other two are for. I really don't know. But we're not important for now. Okay. Alright. Twisted together. Let's get up top. Been searching all the parts diagrams for this stuff. That's a speed sensor, I think it's the crank one. This is a speed sensor, 3 wires. I think this is the vehicle speed sensor one, the one we need for the gauge. That one there, reverse switch. I'm going to have to run these 2 wires from here. I'll probably run it under the car. I'll wrap them up nicely in center console, do it that way, run it from there. Same for a boost gauge, it's easier that way than trying to get it through. And this one here, this big old solenoid looking thing here, that is a reverse switch lockout solenoid. So yeah, I'm going to put a label on that, which is these 2 wires here. That's them 2 wires. That's them 2 wires. Reverse lockout switch solenoid, or solenoid switch reverse lockout. So I'm just going to twist them together and put something on there. All right. Good stuff, we've done lots today, lots and lots and lots. I just fiberglassed all that up and fixed it, so let that dry. That'll be fine to let dry now. Push it back over it. Now I can start fixing these, and I might even get these moulds done today. Let's see. Sorry, moulds. Might even get them all bloody finished. Light cover's finished. Let's go. Got this massive drill bit for just taking out the crap in the holes, and it's actually working quite well. So yeah, we're going to do the rest of them. And hopefully then we can lay up. This just came from Amazon. It goes up to 60mm. I do need like 64mm for these end ones, but I can finish them ones off with a file. But yeah, or a bit of sandpaper. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, it's come out quite nice round circles, as you can see. Alright, let's go baby, let's go. It's good, do the rest of them. Those are my moulds, look how fancy and round the circles are now. Right, let's get mixing baby. That's one part of wax with this Canuba release wax, which is this stuff here. Alright, smells really nice. Really nice. Now I just need to wax the inside as well so it doesn't stick to that. Alright, so now I just need to do this one here. Alright, might wax the back as well so it doesn't stick to it. Let's go. So those looking very neon on camera, it's quite bright blue. They have been PVA'd now, PVA release agent. Boom boom. So let that dry off. Then I'll put some polyester gel coat on there, and then I'll try and put some, I believe I used almost half a bag of that last time. Try and put some carbon fibre on there. Alright, let's go. Sexy legs on there, boys. It's haram, that. Ooh la la. Right, that is a winning video, babes. Absolute winning video. I'm getting millions of followers just for your sexy legs. Look at them. I'm actually going to post this as well. Forget about my product here I've made. Your sexy legs are going to be earning millions on the internet, darling. Ooh la la. And small feet too. Jesus Christ. That is the winning ticket. This looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
It's not got the perfect finish to it, but I kind of like it. It's a little bit bumpy. For my first carbon fibre product, that's pretty decent. I'm quite happy with that. What are you thinking? Sexy legs? What are you thinking?
Oh, I'm just mesmerised. How creative you are, darling.
Oh, thank you, darling. You are a divine being, and I love you very much. Alright, that's enough. Peace out, subscribe, thanks. Looking good, and now we are going to lacquer it. I did give it a little polish as well first. These will be made in a bit. Let's go. It's looking nice, it ain't perfect, but I can get someone to finish it once the car's actually on the road. But yeah, ain't bad. It's not bad, it's alright. Could done really is like a nice thick varnish over the top and then polish it down, but we can do that again on that. I'll just fill the little gaps. But yeah, it's looking nice. I mean, looking really good. Bit bumpy there, but I mean, that looks mega cool. Really cool. I suppose in the sunlight it's gonna look even better. I can get it in the sunlight. Really cool. Very happy with that. Anyway, just let it dry. Right, they're semi-done. Left them. I've just dripped resin onto them, so they are semi-done. So still got quite a lot of carbon fibre. Still got quite a lot in there. Be careful picking that up. Put that back in there for now. But yeah, just gonna let that sort of semi-set, and then come back to it in a couple of hours and see if we can sort of put some more on. That'll be it then. Looking good. Looking good.
Yeah. Lightweight, buddy. Lightweight. Yeah. Yeah. Nice shot. Let's go.
Right, I've just poured a load of resin on top of these. Do a video close up in a second, but hopefully they should be done now. Ran out of the epoxy resin, so I actually use a polyester resin, which should be fine. Yeah, just a slightly different colour, so a bit yellowish, but that's fine, because the car's going to be yellow anyway, but yeah, I'll show you. Let's go. Obviously, I need to be flattened down a bit and then polished, but yeah, the resin's on there thick resin. Let's wipe the camera a second. You can see it. We're best on this one. It'll look good once it's done. Anyway, that was pretty nice, to be fair. Alright, very messy job, guys, very messy job. And this is one of the ones which I've done. Let's see if you can see it quite nicely on this one. Not perfect by any means, but I mean, it's half decent for sure. Anyway, I'm going to get some bits in the car. That's a bit I repaired. It's nice and solid now. Anyway, got a new digital boost gauge, which is quite nice. It shows you the mechanical gauge and also a digital LED readout too, which is quite nice. So I'm going to, well, I've got it on order anyway, a gauge pod. I'm going to put a gauge pod about here, I think. So we can read that, mounting that there, sort of driver facing. Which means I need to tuck the wires somewhere, so I'll probably go over here for the wires. Tuck it down here maybe. I'm not too sure, probably over the side I'm guessing. But no, yeah, let's have a look at that, let's go. It's going to end up like that, which will look quite nice. Alright. I've also got a little volt gauge USB cigarette light thing I'm going to put there, and I'm keeping the cigarette lighter over there, so convert that. But yeah, that's going to look pretty nice there. I'm quite happy with that. Really nice, facing driver. Tucked it down there. This needs to go in the engine bay. Need to wire it up. Probably put it over here somewhere so it's, you know, fairly easy to get to. Up there maybe, somewhere. Or even over here or something, you know, somewhere fairly easy to get to. Boost source. Could even put it near the boost controller down there. Cable tie it on maybe, but no, I'm not going to do cable ties on this car. I'm just going to, I'll make a nice little aluminium mount and put it somewhere, like maybe even like there, not there. There, I think there's a good place to put it. Maybe facing it that way, so it's going to the cabin that way. Let's do that. Right, so the wiring for this gauge, I can connect the black and the red wires together on each side, and they'll both go to an earth. And I can connect so I'm going to run basically 3 wires from the engine bay down there and connect it up down there inside the car, underneath the dash, because that's where I can get access to wires and stuff. The green wires have to be connected together because they are the signal ones, look. Okay. Red and black just go to ignition switch, and black goes to earth. Right, so we'll have to test that with a multimeter and get that fitted up. But first I'm going to run 3 wires from there to the inside of the car, through that bit down there. Some nice wiring cable, sort of gone out with it, make it longer than it needs to be, and once you feed it through it should be fine. So yeah, so mainly mounting it up over here, but yeah, that should be fine. Made a 3-wire loom to feed through, which is fine. Get that done. Okay, now that's through there, for that lovely nice rubber bit there. Pull him through, as you can see. Pull it through to where we need it. Leave a bit there for now. This bit can go where it needs to go. Good stuff. So now those wires are nicely wired down there, and coming out here, got quite a bit left on it, which is quite nice. I could put a little bit more actually. But yeah, that's good for now. I'm not going to put the trim back on yet, because I can pull this a bit more if I really want to. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Pull that a bit more. This has got plenty of wire here, so I don't actually need this much. I can put it some more down there. Shouldn't have screwed that back on really. So unscrew that again. Put it through a little bit more. Got loads of wire at the bottom there to do stuff with. Alright, good stuff. Let's go. So the signal wire's joined up this end. That, I'll just mark that out there. So I'm actually going to put a couple of riv nuts in this panel here. And that'll go there, and that'll kind of be hidden away underneath this panel. So that's what we're going to do with that. We'll connect up the rest of them, get them connected, let's go. Done. basically get tucked under there, and this will get routed down there. Happy days. There, ready for some riv nuts and some M4 bolts. That'll do. Okay, that'll do. That should go on there nicely. Let's have a look. That should. Yep, very lovely. Where am I? Okay, let's get it in. And there we go. If we see that now, put this back on here, you'll see that slots under there. Just lovely. Let's have a look. There you go. Very hidden away. Can you not see it? Obviously I'll tuck the wire and whatnot, but yeah, that's good. Looking very good. You can connect up to that. Maybe off this one here. Maybe, who knows. TP sit, let's go. That's connected up. Just need to do the wiring down there now. Multimeter out. Blue one's the earth wire, so that needs to go on there. And we are going to, oh yeah, we also need to connect to that earth there, and with that black there, so they need to be connected. And that's going to go to that bolt there, so we'll do that. Blue one's a signal wire, so that's going to get connected up to that green one there, so we'll do that. And then just got to do the red one and this brown one to a live from here somewhere. Left this a bit long, but I can tuck it, it's fine. Alright, so I'm not using traction control system. Alright, I'm going to use the plug for a traction control system, wire off it, I'll rejoin it back on, but turn that key on, we'll see. There you go. So that one there, which is a yellow wire, not got any stripes on it, I think, just a solid yellow wire. We're going to use that solid yellow wire there, that one, for the power to the gauge. So we'll just strip that, join that. That'll be a good one. Wire to it, let's go. Connect it up. Just going to put a bit of tape around it, and that yellow wire will run round over this side where I can connect it up to the slume here. Job done. And I haven't tested this yet, but I am pretty certain of this. Consider, you see I've just done all the loom up nicely, tucked it. I am pretty certain of this, having done a load of boost gauges in my life. So I'm going to undo that bolt and connect it up to there, and the gauge should turn on. Put it there just so we can see anyway. Alright, let's connect up, let's go. Got the 10mm. Get that off. So I actually need another hand to do that. Get on there. Just about. It might be a 12 actually, let's get a 12. What's a 12? Do that and get that on. Goes in nicely, which I think it is threading in. Let's check. Oh no, not in there yet. Let's do it by hand quickly. It's moved, is it? That's moved. Okay, it's fine. I can push it over a little bit. I need two hands for this, guys. Give me a second. Alright, so tighten that up, and then for the moment of truth. Okay. Now that's in, if I flick the key, that gauge should turn on. Wish me luck. Oh yeah, baby, look at that. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. If I start it up, that might turn on. Yep, that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Let's turn it off. Turn it back on, it should go back to normal. Yeah, perfect. Guys, really happy with that. And this key changed colour, so obviously I'm going to have it yellow. That's cool. Lights off. Yellow's cool to match the yellow dials. There we go. Fantastic. Job well done, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe. That's how you do a boost gauge install on an NSX. Still need to get the pod for that though, but I can just quickly nip the wire out the back. Alright, thanks for watching. Check out my other videos, subscribe to the channel. Nice one. Here's the first light cover coming out of the mould. Just need to pry right apart now, and there we go. Look at that, fantastic. Look at that, the PVA and the wax did its work. Absolutely fantastic. First mould that I have done, and first carbon fibre piece I've done. That's a light cover, guys, look at that. Fantastic. How stoked am I? Very stoked is the answer. That's awesome. Right. Let's try that on, shall we? Should fit. That is wicked, and that can fit right on. Lovely. It's really nice. Not tightest, but it is good. It is good, and it lines up nice on top as well. It's good. I'll trim that hole, and then we can start sand them down and whatnot. Need to get the rest off now. Second product separation. Just come apart. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, just look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Very happy with that. Very, very happy. That mould over there. Right, cover done. Wickedy wickedy. Clean the holes up and whatnot, and let's go. Third one about to be released. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. There we go, guys. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And there's a mould. Really, really happy with that. Really happy. Clear up this table and get doing these things here, making holes nicer. Fantastic. On the inside, it's actually really nice. Like peel away the PVA, it's actually really nice in there. But anyway, we're gonna have to sand them down flat on this side. But yeah, that's it. They're done for the NSX. We're pretty much getting there. Just need to order some bits up. What do you reckon? Have a look at that. Holes have been done by hand. Just need to do these ones now. You see they're a bit rougher than these ones. Let's go. Nice. Given that one a bit of a polish, and you can see the difference. Actually looks really nice, to be fair. Obviously it's a bit bumpy still, but yeah, I'm going to see the difference between that one and that one. Anyway, we're going to just get the holes a bit rounder and a bit smoother on this one here, wherever they were. And yeah, then do the same, give them a little quick polish, and then we'll see where we need to cut them. We need to probably trim the edges to get them all nicely on the car. We'll have to do that, fit them up. Guys, and there you go, looking fabulous. They are done. Just need to fit them up to the car. Looking lovely though, aren't they? Lovely. Fit them up to the car, and that'll be it. Let's have a cup of tea time. Okay guys, I'm going to finish off with NSX light covers. Now as you can see, this has got like residue, like glue residue on, sort of from, that is from the, what do you call it? The cling film I put over there, and then the fiberglass resin went through it, sort of turned it into this like glue. I just started cleaning this one, you see it's clean. That one is not clean. So just getting some WD-40, some lubricant, bit of rag, rubbing it around in circles and watching it come off. So that is working, so I'm going to continue doing it on both of them, and then I'm going to give them a polish before I mock up the light covers. One done, ready to polish. That's the other one needing to get done. Let's go. It's not finished yet, but looks pretty good. Yeah, looks really good. I'm really happy with that. Fits quite nice and snug as well. Just have to get them on the car to see how they fit up on the car. All the lines clear and everything fits up nicely. So yeah, we'll do that, get it on the car and see. I mean, that line on top's alright, might be a little bit trimming on there, but that's fine. Looking good. Let's go. Let's get them up on the car and see what we have to chop. But that, it's looking pretty damn decent. Quite happy with that. Guys, if you like this channel, make sure you like, share and subscribe. If you like these videos, check out my other builds. Let's get this baby on. We'll put these two on first and then see how that one's going. Putting one light on, let's get the rest on. And then put the covers on. She is coming back. Let's get light covers on. I've just found this panel in the boot, and I think that might be the relay that's supposed to plug into there. No idea how it ever started before, absolutely no idea, but that looks like the relay that's supposed to plug into there. So I'll plug that in. Don't know what that is, and that is, oh, that's a lamp. Okay, fine, I'm sure I'll find a lamp for that. But yeah, pretty exciting, pretty exciting. It's nice. I don't know what the fuck that is. What is that? Don't know, someone's put a panel there. Might need one of these panels or fix that, but I don't know. Anyway, that's good stuff. Well, we've got the lights back on, as before. Some nice cars over here. Before. Supercharger, baby, supercharger. That is just absolutely epic shot, that, isn't it? I mean, look at that, flipping epic. Boom. So I've got to trim that one there and there before it fits on, and possibly, I don't know, it might go on like that, but I might have to trim the bottom, I'm not too sure yet. I mean, if I try and fit that on there, that might stop it from, I don't know, we don't know yet, but that might stop it from going on, I'm not too sure, we'll have to check. And now, that fits perfect. Look at that bad boy. Just got to get the other ones done now. Lines are nice, everything's nice. Everything's nice on it. Trim down the bottom as well, so it doesn't catch on the bumper and whatnot, which is good. Clean. Once I clean her up, she'll ready to get stuck on. Just clean up the edges and lacquer, put that down there for the moment. Just bolt that one back in, do these ones. These are not finished yet, but that is now trimmed adequately. Really nice around the edge. Fits nicely at the bottom, doesn't go too far, look, perfect. At the top it's just perfect, the side it's just perfect. This is good to go on, I'm very happy with this. So we'll get this one on and get the middle one on, check they line up nicely. Some real fine trimming going on. I need to take some more off of there till it comes up to there and not there, so I need to trim a bit more off. Because that is where that line sits there on that one. I need to take some more off that end. Let's go. Cut that bit off as well, let's go. It's quite a bit, let's go. The whole saw, that should be 52mm. I'm going to make my own gauge mount out of that. So yeah, mount a gauge in there, find a bit, fold it, making my own gauge mount, let's go. Got the boost gauge here, let's see if the mount fits. Oh, would you look at that, that is beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. I'll push that in, that'll be flipping beautiful. It's got nice in there, isn't it? Nice little aluminium mount. Let's go. It's got a really cool voltmeter / dual USB charger, which I'm going to put in the centre, modernise the car a little bit. So that's pretty cool. It's got a little voltmeter display. That's taking shape for the gauge. It's looking quite nice. I will paint this black actually. It will look nice in black. It would look nice like that, but it look nice in black as well. So take the plastic coat off. But yeah, that looks nice in black. Right, so that there is how I'm going to mount that. That's going to look pretty damn good. Nice view of that as well. Right. I just need to paint it black, and then I will obviously mount that in there. I need to check that goes in the hole before I paint it. And yeah, should be good. Let me put the gauge in there actually. Let me undo the gauge and put the gauge in there. There we go, that is awesome. Really happy with that. That's absolutely mega. Really like that. Yeah, so let's pop that back out, get it painted. Hooray, hooray. Could do a little bit on that corner and that corner to be fair. And then that'll fit in even better. Amazing. Etch primed and blacked. And now I just need to put some lacquer on there once that's dry. That's looking really good. Really happy with that. Alright, good stuff. Now lacquered, let's get it dry. We'll put a little run in there. No, I have. Oh, maybe a little one. That's fine. You're not going to see that. Let's let it dry. Hope it doesn't move or blow it out. Oh, Jesus. It's fine. Down, that looks pretty damn good. I'm happy with that. Really happy. Let's go. Sticker off obviously, you won't really see it on there, it'll just be black, but yeah, I'm really happy with that. That has come out really nice, really good, very happy. Good stuff. Lovely. And that should be ready for lacquering. How lovely that is. Well, it's ready for lacquering. Once it dries, I want to dry in there. Oh, and pop that in there, so I've got dual fogs. Thought why not, might as well. Might have to join that up to this wiring over here, but I have to make sure I've added this one on. They're actually different, someone swapped them at some point. But what I'm doing now, I've just swapped these modules over. That brown module was on here, so obviously I drilled that one, didn't I, for that, which is absolutely fine. Yeah, as you can see, there's quite a bit mixed up on this, so I'm going to sort of copy it over from this one onto this side here. I need to probably change that bulb holder or just clean that one up. But yeah, once I change it over, it should be fine. These ones are independent. That's fine, so the end ones are independent, so you'll see I've done that just for that. I'll put some connectors on there. But yeah, we are getting there. I need to wire this one into here, that's one job done, and then someone's cut these on here for some reason. Don't know why. I might open this up and see where they're supposed to go to. Alright, let's do that. Orange wire goes to this middle one as per this one here. No, sorry, it goes to that second one. This one. Orange one goes to that second one. That's the one I'm missing because this red, black and black one is 2-wire. Oh Jesus, what the fuck? These are 3-wire, 3-wire, 2-wire, 2-wire. So these should both be 3-wire, these ones here. Alright, these both need to be 3-wire. Okay, so this orange one, I believe, goes to here. So I need to extend that. And this green orange one goes to here. That is correct. So we're going to extend this one over here. Orange one going there. What I don't have is a black one going here, so I do need a black one going there, which is quite strange because I've got interesting. I've got one black going into there for some reason. I don't have it on there, but it might be a different colour. I'm not too sure. There isn't any other wires chopped on here, so I'm not really sure on that. I've found all the chopped wires and fixed them. I've got 2 new bulb holders coming tomorrow. These wires are for that, that's fine, they're dual filament bulbs. That one and that one, they go together to this one. I just need a black wire. I might have to take another cutting or something off of this and put another black wire going to there maybe. I'll do that anyway, I'll cut that, put a join with a wire coming off of there. That way if I do need to join it to there, it is there to do that. Let's do that. Taking 2 studs out here, out of the broken ones, which broken one's over there. Just put that nut on them and then just heated that nut up till they got warm enough to melt that. That's off. And then, I know I just touched my fingers, I've got thick fingers and I won't touch that too tight. I'm going to JB weld around these nice and thick because you see, it's a bit broken. This one's obviously someone tried to pull it off obviously before without knowing it was bolted in, don't know why. Anyway, so we're going to just JB weld a bit of that, and yeah, it's pretty much there. I've got all the wires running here, got that wire running there, all the wires are running where they need to run. I need to order some bulbs because I'm missing a few bulbs. This car, man, Jesus, it is going to be great when it's done, but the effort to get there is just everything. Need to order some bulbs. Been cleaning the bulb holders too. Strength, you want 2 equal sausages. 2 equal. Okay, and then we'll mix it up, alright? Let's go. That's really good, and I've just strengthened them all up, so yeah, that's good. Melted it in, and I've put the JB weld on there. That is not going anywhere, and they're nice and straight. Nice and strong, nice and straight. Good stuff. All done, let's get them on the car. That's one stuck on, let's stick the rest on. Let's stick the rest on. Pretty good. That's 2 on, this is going to look amazing. This is actually going to look amazing. Take a photo of that, that's sick. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Jesus, look at that. Look at that badness right there. Sexy that, really, really sexy. Ooh la la. That is nice. Wowee. That's all I've got time for today. The next video I need to repair the bumper, and then I've got these plates which I'll be putting in as well. Not decided where exactly to put them yet, but I'll work that out and then mark them out on both sides. I'm not really too sure if I'm being honest, but I reckon maybe if that is in line with the middle of the exhaust, that line there, that's a good reference point for both sides. Do it on that side. That might be a good point. Right, pack up. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Wideband sensors. Right, good stuff. Let's go. Right, one last little job for today. I've just made that plate there because I was missing one. So I haven't finished it off yet, but I will tidy it up, finish it off. As you can see, the holes all line up nicely. It isn't pushed in fully yet, but yeah, holes are in there nicely. Yeah, I'll paint it black. You've got a little blanking plate. You can put switches and stuff in there. Alright, good stuff. Happy with that. Let's go. Right, on the lovely, beautiful NSX today, and I have got a fair few jobs to do, quite a few wiring jobs. And also, I have got to, look at that beauty, absolute beauty that. And also, I've got to put these wideband lambda sensors in, brand new, for Bosch 4.9s. So we're going to get them in, 5 wire. So yeah, we're going to get them in, whatnot, blah blah blah. Run the wires up to the car. So look what it's got. I might chop some wires off another limb that I've got. But we've got white, black, grey, red and yellow. We'll run them up. Get them in, put some copper on them first. Yeah, let's go, man, let's go. And I'm going to do the wiring on this light here, the one which was missing bits. Let's go. I just popped one lambda sensor in, which is nice. Just tuck the wires up over here. Got some clearance. I'm just about to put the other one in, which I've got over here. That's going in down there, you can see. So I just need to get that in the hole, which it is, and then just sort of thread it in. I need to keep the wire from being twisted at the same time. So I'll hold that over there and just sort of get it in, stop the wire from being twisted. It's in. That's it. That's it. Let's go. That's it. Right. Let's tighten it. I know I'm using adjustable here, which you shouldn't really do, but I'm not really tightening them to hell, so it's working for now. Out the way. There we go, just got a little nip up now. That's it, that'll do. And I'm going to tuck that upstairs. Tuck that up here somewhere where it's reachable. Somewhere where it's reachable, so just tuck it up there for now. There. Okay, I'll pull that through and that'll be reachable. I do need to bleed this clutch as well at some point. A nipple there, I might do that. Just bleed it up again because I'm not 100% happy with it at the minute. But yeah, that's in. Everything's in. Things all tightened. Very happy. Alright, let's get up there. Let's get up there. So lambdas are in. Oop. Let's go. So this is going to work fine. I've just taken off 2 tabs off of here, one there and one off there. Don't know if you can see. And that now goes in there and fixes in there nicely, and it screws down tight. So what I'm going to see, and it just locks in, boom, and that's stopped. Pop it out. It's a bit harder to pop it out, but it will pop out. Just got to wiggle it. It's obviously they're new, they're quite tight, but that will pop out. So I just had it in there and got it out. Come on, still stuck in the hole. There you are. Come on. Oh Jesus. I did have it in there, it did pop out. Let's try and get it. Come on. Come on. Go, that's out. I'll get a bulb in there and then put it in. That's one bulb in. Let's put them in. Let's get it in. There we go. And screw down. That's nice and tight in there. Lovely jubbly. Let's get the other one done too. I'm ready to go. Just get that in there. Go in. Yep, this is in, and why's that one not locking in? Oh, it is locked in. Hold on a second. Just need to get it in the right position. Yeah, 2 hands on this, guys, but yeah, it's in. Okay, now that's locked. Put a little rubber grommet in there. Now it's locked in, which is good. So yeah, just check the other bulbs in case the other bulbs need replacing, which I don't know if they do. That one looks fine. And a good bulb. Just check them all. This one did need replacing. I will replace that one. And this one, I can't remember if that was a good one or not. No, that one's a good one too. So we'll leave that. Alright. Right, we'll have to get them wired in. So from memory now, I have to consult the video, but I've got some wires here. Obviously long one go to there. Black one should be pretty self-explanatory. Obviously one of these black ones goes to there and one of them goes to this middle one, so yeah. That's working. Oh shit, that's fucking hot. Fucking so hot. Well, that light bulb's fucking well, I'll take that out. That's working. Take that light bulb out. What else? Need to put the fog lamps on. Where are the fogs on here? So fog lamps on a separate switch somewhere. Jolly. Are there fog lamps on one of these switches? I think so. Let me see. Which one is it? I swear I had a fog lamp switch somewhere. Let's turn them off for a minute. I wonder if the indicators will work now. That's the right indicator. Yeah, left indicator. Yeah, that's working. Wrapping up the wiring for the Mac 3-port solenoid. You can tuck it down here and go through there as well. So I'm just going to tuck it, and then pull it. Tuck it, and pull it. There we go. Should go where I want it to. I wonder if I should go through there actually, like that. Well, that's actually, no, that's okay like that. That's actually okay like that. I'll go like that, that's fine. Tuck it down there. Go down there, through there. Oh god, that's right on the bloody plug, isn't it? There we are. I'll tuck that down the back. Alright. So I'm just making a hole which I'm going to, sorry about that, aluminium's stuck on everything now. I'm going to make a hole there which I can put a rubber grommet in and then put a booster pipe through onto the ECU, new ECU with 4-bar map sensor in, so that's what I'm going to do now. Let's get that done. It's a bit tricky to get to, but now I've got a grommet for a boost hose for the map sensor. Vacuum hose for the map sensor will go through nicely. Show you, that should just poke through the hole, which it does quite nicely. It's fine. The wiring for that and connected that up, so the reverse switch is wired up here now, and that goes through. I think it's pretty straightforward to be honest. So that one there runs through. I've just run it all the way through here, down here, and as you can see, I've put on there reverse switch gearbox, blue equals green, brown equals yellow, and if I have a look at the reverse switch here, I've got a green and I've got a yellow, so blue to green, brown to yellow. That should work the reverse lights, but I will check that, I will double check it. Now, I've just got the plug for the GM map sensor. Sorry, what am I talking about? The intake air temperature sensor, GM intake air temperature sensor, which is right before there, which is where it needs to be. It's close to the inlet manifold as possible. So I need to run the wiring for that. And also, I've got fan here too, so I need to run some fan wiring so this fan comes on. So yeah, that's quite a nice thick wire actually, so I'll get some nice thick wire and run that down there as well, run them together. Intercooler fan wiring is nicely done. Run into the cabin, labelled up. That will be permanently on when the ignition's on. I'm not going to have it on the switch because that's just silly. It'll be quite hot in here anyways, we'll keep that running. What else have we got? We've got to do that now, which has got to wire this plug in here, so I'll get that done. Let's go. Here's the intake air temperature sensor wire. I've just put that rubber grommet on. That's poked through, still on this wire here, haven't done it yet, but I need to go over to that side, so I may need to keep that long. But yeah, so I need to strip the wires, crimp these on there, and then push it into the plug. Anyway, let's get that done. Nicely crimped on there, see them? Nicely, try pulling them, nothing's happening there, I'm not coming off there. So yeah, stick them in there now, let's go. Okay, that's done, so that can just pop in there now, nicely done. So hopefully it squeezes on. There we go. So
Nice
GM
and tight.
intake air temperature sensor on. What I'm going to do is actually, yeah, I think that'll be right actually like that. Yeah, that's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm just come over here 1 second. Just want to get that wire, pull that so it's got a nice. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. And now you can just choose the length I want of that. Oops, sorry. Over to where the ECU is going to go.
Cameraman needs to get in there.
That's alright, that's alright. About there's fine, it's plenty of room for ECU. Chop it there, plenty of wire to go around. And then we'll label it. Alright, thank you. It's an old Evo loom, so I can run wires to the, this is taking me a while. Long enough wires off the Evo loom to come for the, what do you call it now? Oh Jesus, where's it gone? The lambda, the wideband lambda sensors. So once I get the plug, I'll just run the plug to it. But yeah, should be 5. Oh shit, a 6 plug. Oh no, one of them's black. Wait, hold on, I've done 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's fine. Where's the 6 pin then? Oh, it's blanked off. Just doing that 5. So anyway, I'm gonna feed them through and wire them up. Get them there, nice. Here she is, the sexy car. World's best NSX, obviously. Right, so a few questions. I've got. This is for wideband. Don't worry about that. First few questions are, I've got down here a few solenoids. One like that, you can see that. One solenoid there. And then I've got a couple of other smaller solenoids, got 2 like this. That one's a really big one. I've got another smaller one. You see that? But this one's a really big one. They were up in this corner here, don't know what they're for. This is for the VVIS system. Can I just leave that off or plug that hole? And then I've got this here, which I'm assuming is for like an idle up for, I don't know, I'm assuming that's an idle up for like aircon or something, which I've not got on there now. And then I don't know what that nipple's for there. So, yeah, I'm not really too sure. But if you could please point me in the right direction, that would be great. Yeah, I've got like sorts of stuff mounting everywhere. Close that for a second. Close that. I took the tail lights back off because I need to do some more wiring on them. I lost my multimeter yesterday. And where's the boost gauge gone there? Made that little mount up. Manual shift. Custom dials. Custom seats. How? Literally how? How is it doing that? This fucking car is unreal, man. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been a long video, but I tell you what, it's been even longer working on the car. Please share, guys, please like and subscribe. This is literally taking heart and soul into this car, and yeah, I just really appreciate you guys watching this video. Thank you. Check out my other builds. Thank you very much. This video today was sponsored by www.dmtsupply.com. Go there for all your spiritual needs. Thank you.